All right, everybody. Happy Sunday to all of you. This is a busy weekend for a lot of people. I'm sure this is a busy season for sports, soccer, and softball for the Garner and the Nori families. So that's what we've been doing all weekend. But we are here because we are committed to doing this for you guys. We're so happy to see you guys here tonight. Congratulations for those of you that are on because you have committed yourself to this business. So thank you so much for making that commitment to yourself and keeping it to yourself. So welcome to the weekly team hustle. We do this for a reason. We want to help you guys grow your business. And the more you are surrounded by these events, even these small events like plugging into this weekly call, the more successful you're going to be. So keep doing those little actions every single day and you will continue to grow. It's like anything, like sports. It's like your faith. It's like going to school. We tell our kids to go to school every day. Why? So they can learn, so they can become a better person. That's exactly why we're doing this for you, to become a better distributor, better person, better health, and all the way all around. So we were trained by great leaders to do this weekly call, and so we have duplicated that to our team as well. So we learn from the best, and we're going to try to be as good as they are. So thank you again for committing to this. We're going to briefly go over some announcements for the week, but we have a lot of great things we want to talk about this week. We're going to be talking about action. We're going to be talking about how to make your business grow faster and why you don't want to miss out, okay? So first and foremost, this Saturday, you should have marked in your calendar a big day. Our Super Saturday team training is on Saturday from 9 to 12 in Grand Island, Nebraska. Another thing that we've duplicated out from our leaders have done this for us, so we are duplicating that out to our teams. We do this 3 to 4 to 5 times a year to correlate along with the other trainings that the company does for us, because we know that doing team trainings only 4 times a year is probably not going to grow business. So we've taken that from the corporate level down to our local level, and we're doing that for you guys anywhere from 4 to 6 times a year, plus these weekly calls. So guys, plug into these if you want to grow. That is part of our system. Take, tell, and attend. Attend these events so that you can learn, because you're not going to learn from one person, you're going to learn from many. And the more you're around this type of person that has the excitement and the energy of this business and this product, the more excited you're going to become. And when you go to talk to somebody, you're going to be somebody that they want to be like. So keep doing those great events. And attending these great events. To register for that, you should have already seen some messages come out on your team page. Go to the events tab and you will see the Super Saturday training under the events tab. Scroll down and there will be a way to enroll and sign up to come to the live event. And we are also offering that virtually because we know we have teams outside of the Nebraska area. So if you're unable to come to Nebraska for that event, that's fine. That's why we're offering it virtually as well. So you can register for either one of those events on the team page under the events tab, okay? One more thing I want to briefly talk about is EA, Elite Academy. This is the next corporate event in July 17th 18th through the 20th in Kansas City. Guys, get there. You're going to get excited coming to Super Saturday, but you're going to be even more excited when you're around bigger people. We don't have a Pro 10 coming to our training, but at these events, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of elite people, and you're going to get to rub arms with them. You're going to get to pick their brains. You're going to get to visit with them even and ask them how they're doing their businesses. You guys, this is the best way to build your belief and to come back bulletproof to talk to people. So get registered for that event if you haven't done that. That is also on our team page. I just posted something this weekend on that, so you can click on that and register there if you haven't already. If you are a new distributor and came in with a platinum pack or a gold pack, you have a free ticket. So if you have questions about that, ask your upline, but you should have a free ticket if you haven't used it already. So that is all I want to talk about for events. I think that was it, Jeremy. I'm going to pass it on over to you. Jeremy, this is my husband, Jeremy. By the way, I'm Bridget Nori. We're from Kearney, Nebraska, and this is my husband, Jeremy, who said yes to this business, and I am ever so grateful for that. Thank you, Jeremy.
Can you hear me pretty good?
Yep.
Bridget?
A little louder, maybe.
Maybe a little louder. Is that better?
There you go.
Okay. Hey, well, thanks, Bridge, for opening this up. I'm telling you, these weekly calls are what I've built our business on, and I think a lot of us have been in business for a while. And it's a combination of a lot of things. You talk about events. I'm telling you, I remember being when I first got started. Cassie Teal told me that we had to go to these events, and I wasn't sure why. And we just did because we're coachable. I mean, this is a new business venture for us. I never knew what, how, or anything to do about this industry or anything. It's just like me being an electrician when I first started. I had a journeyman tell me what to do, and I just did what he told me, and then I learned over time that this is what you do. This is exactly the same thing that we're doing. So these events is where you learn this, and then after a while, you're going to be able to do this on your own. And listen, they're so powerful. I mean, it's not just what you learn there, but it's the feeling you get, and it's so awesome to be with our team. I'm telling you, it's so fun to see everybody's faces. That's what we do the business for. I mean, I didn't know that when I first started, but I'm telling you, there's something powerful about having that team feeling, and I actually get to see your faces. And listen, we're a big hugging team, so I love that. So this Saturday, I'd love to give a lot more hugs to a lot of the new people. So if you're worried about hugs, you might be in the wrong team because we love to hug. So whatever you do, make sure you get here next Saturday, okay? I'm telling you, it is powerful. We only have 3 of these this year, okay? So you don't want to miss this. And if you're not able, the Gardeners across the street, and like Bridget said, everybody's running and doing. We're starting to get ramped up in this spring, summer, sports with your kids. Like John, I remember I saw them leave Friday, and they just rolled in like probably 10 minutes ago, huh, John? And it's like, that's what we did. We just got back probably a half hour ago. We're all over the place, but that's what affords this business, is that you got to do this in your part times. And it's the little things you do daily that end up being the payoff big time, that gives you that residual income to afford to you to do it even more and more, which that is such a blessing. I didn't understand that when I started this business. I own businesses, which you might already know, a lot of you people on here. But I'm telling you, that business owned me, and anybody that's on here that has businesses would understand that, because they take your time, and they take your time away from the people that you love, and that's what residual income does. So I got to talk about something about timing. I'm glad I got to talk about this, and I'm going to turn over to John to finish it out. Timing, especially if you're new to our team and to this company. I feel like some people are like, I wish we would have started. I hear this a lot because Bridget and I have been in about 4, well, in August it'll be 5 years. And I hear this a lot, like, man, I wish we could have started then. I'm telling you, yeah, there were some blessings about it, but yeah, I'm telling you, there were some heartaches about it. We had 2 products, okay? We had Protandim and we had True Science, and that was only step 4. Our corporate staff wasn't quite in place. Like, we were still a young baby company that's going to have some bumps in the road. We went through some changes in that. We've got all those kinks worked out. We went through a lot of things. And I'm telling you, if you just got started, you actually are at the right time. When we started, we had roughly about 34,000 distributors in the United States, okay? And I believe we're roughly about 38,000. So think about that. We've gained about 4,000 in the last 4.5 years. Not a huge jump, all right? But I'm going to give you some stats that are pretty interesting that's soon to be changing, or I should say it already is changing, all right? They started this Pacesetter program. And if you're brand new, if you don't understand what that is, I would love to reach out and tell you what that is, because it's very powerful to build your business. We had 5,000 new Pacesetters, which are new Pro 3s in the last year, all right? In our company-wide, all right? That's huge. We've had more. Here's another stat that I really, it's moving. We had more elite distributors hit the elite status in this last year than we had in the prior 3 years to all combined. Okay. And what that tells you is our products, we've added a bunch of great, amazing products with this corporate staff, and our marketing, our tools that we've got. Our tools are so amazing compared to what we have. We have the app, we have Facebook. We're using so many other things nowadays that we didn't have back then. So when you say, man, I wish I would have been there back then, I'm telling you, you're at the right place at the right time, because momentum is just starting. When I first started, they told me about this thing. If you ever heard this saying, it's called FOMO. I have a severe case of it. I'm not lying. I keep sleeping at night sometimes. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. All right. Meaning that, yeah, I joined the right company at the right time, but I didn't do the behaviors. I didn't do the little things. I didn't show up to Grand Island to that training, or I didn't come on the virtual training, or the little things, and I missed out on that huge wave of momentum. Okay, that drives me. It really does. And so just keep that in mind. I mean, you are at the right place at the right time. We have the best corporate staff. We have everything in place. All right. And if you don't quite understand everything, that's fine. That's what you do. Reach out. This is why we have this team. This is why we have that team training every quarter. These are where you can learn things like this. Here's another exciting stat. I've said this quite a few times. You might hear it from some of our other leaders. This is a stat from the DSA, actually. If you join a company that has a successful MLM network marketing company, all right, and you're in the first 150,000 distributors in that country, which of course, or here, it's the United States, okay, you will reap 80% of all the wealth ever made in that company, as long as you do the behaviors and plug into the events and do what it takes to be successful. So think about that. And so here, again, going back to the numbers, when we started, we had 34,000. We're only at 38. That's well below 150,000. You are at the right place at the right time. There's not even a question about that. I'll give you an example. I see several of our teammates from Texas. I think I know of one, and some of you guys might realize John or Shauna might know. I think I know one, from Waco, Pro 9. That's one elite distributor out of 38 or 39 million in the whole state of Texas. So you gals down in Texas, wow, you're first. That's exciting. Marcy in San Antonio, I know you're first. So, but it doesn't matter. You could be in those big communities. You could be in Omaha, Nebraska. Think about it. We have 3 elite distributors in the state of Nebraska, and we're fortunate and blessed that our team are the only one that has it. Bridget and I are working our tails off to get there too, to be the 4th. And, but you go to all these other states. Chicago doesn't have one elite distributor. All right. So think about that. Those are the things that, sometimes we overlook. I want to say I'm grateful. All right. We're grateful that we heard about it now. We're grateful that we have such an amazing team. We have these elite distributors so we can learn from. And listen, when we stick all together, I heard this tonight, and I don't know who she got it from. I think she got it from you, Shauna. So I give kudos to you. Listen, your team's gonna be more on fire when all the coals are together, right? I believe I might have screwed that up, but you got the point. So what I'm saying is, we're all on fire. If all the coals are sticking together, that fire is going to burn bright, and your team will see that. And I mean, everybody will see that. So that's the things I want to talk to you tonight. I want to go over the timing. So if there's any questions, put it on here. John would be more than happy to answer it, or I can get back on after this. I appreciate every single one of you guys getting on this call tonight. I promise you, it's the little things, like I said, you do daily. It's the little things you do daily and consistently will pay off huge in this industry. All right. It's that simple. John has got some good points. I kind of saw the notes that we're going to go over. I'm so excited to get him on. He hadn't been on for a while, so he's probably a little stressed and sunburned, and no, it looks like he's ready to go. So, all right, John, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right, buddy. You hear me okay? Good? Okay. Listen, so today's been crazy. Starting freezing cold soccer in Fremont, Nebraska. It was crazy cold yesterday, crazy cold today. We just walked in the door about 10, 12 minutes ago, literally. It's great. We haven't unpacked. Our stuff is still sitting out in the driveway, probably getting wet because it's raining, but I wanted to come in. My mind is going crazy right now. So on a 3-hour drive back today, I'm trying to put together some thought, right? And not being able to take notes because I'm driving. But a lot of thoughts and tons of things that's going through my head about what's happening in this company right now. And so tonight, guys, is I'm going to probably be a little bit all over the place. I tried to jot some things down here in the last 10 minutes to make sure I don't forget. I'm going to forget something, and then I'm going to be very, very angry at myself for forgetting to tell you tonight. But here's what you need to know out of tonight. Tonight is about your belief, right, and understanding where this company is at. Right, it's about understanding the true timing of this company, not where this company started, about where the company is today. and where you're at in the mix of that. Where are you really in the mix of this entire company and where this company is going? Because if you don't know, I realize that in a network marketing company, there's not gigantic ads going up. There's not billboards everywhere that's telling you where this company is at. And so unless somebody is telling you, we don't know, right? And so tonight we want to make sure that we tell you that this company, guys, this company right here, right now is exploding in front of us. It is absolutely going nuts right now. And now is the time. We've talked about it for the last few years that when is this time going to hit? When is this craziness going to start happening? And guys, that time is absolutely right now. There are more elites coming into this company than there ever has been in years past, ever, right? More elites in the first 5 months or 4 months now of this year than there was last year put all together. Think about that. There is some crazy things and some crazy energy going on right here, right now. And now is the time to run. So you don't want to miss out. This will be the largest percentage of growth that the company has ever seen. And you have the ability to be one of those in the mix of it. You have the ability to be at the ground floor level. That's where we're at. And I know that's hard for people to believe because they think, oh, this company is 10 years old. Yes. It's 10 years old, but companies in general, right, that explode and go through momentum, it happened. As you do the research of the last 5 companies in the last 30 years, five have gone through momentum in the last 30 years. And all those 5 were between 9 and 11 years of age. Now is the greatest time to ever be involved. And what is mind-boggling to me about that, it is also the exact time, and it is the best time to be involved in any type of entrepreneurial business, right? Because it is the only time in human history where you have technology at your fingertips, where we can expand a global business at our fingertips on this screen that's in front of us. It is crazy what has happened. Just we were talking about it last night at soccer, the crazy things that's happened with Netflix and Hulu and all these different apps that have absolutely changed the way that people watch movies, how they produce movies, and how people watch TV. That's all changed. My daughter was watching TV in the car on the way home, right? That's insane to me, watching TV on Hulu, right? All that's changed in just a very short period of time, and that's kind of where we're at, guys. And so tonight, life, you have to understand this. You probably heard me say this before, but life is absolutely binary. And you guys please, tonight is so important to understand where this is at. It is binary. You're either on the offensive or you're waiting for things to happen to you, right? You're either playing it defensively or you're on the offensive. And the way that I coach a lot of different sports for my kids, and I try to teach them to be really, even when you're ahead. I hate prevention, right? The preventative defense. I just can't stand it. And so it's like, let's get on the offensive and let's take it to them, right? Let's make things happen. Because if you sit back and wait for things to happen, it's only bad. It's only bad. It's always bad to wait for things to happen to you, right? So go on the offensive, right? And so tonight is always about is going on the offensive. And not sitting back and letting things happen to you. And it's really getting out there and doing the small daily method of operation to get you to where you want to be, because that's all it is. That's all it is. This is not a complicated thing. I don't care how old you are, young or old, middle-aged, what industry you're from. I don't care if your personality is an introvert or extrovert. It doesn't matter, because this is a learned behavior. It is learned. Anybody on this call tonight can learn exactly how to grow a multi-million-dollar business. It's in your hands. It's absolutely in your hands, every last bit of it. Guys, the belief of this company is I want to raise your belief so high tonight that you know that this thing is going to hit $1 billion. Right? This is projected to be a multi-billion-dollar company, and we get to ride that wave. Back in 2005, when this company started in retail, not in network marketing, in retail in 2005, oxidative stress was just beginning to kind of become a thing. Nobody really knew what it was. But here tonight, guys, I want to let you know that oxidative stress is not a fad. It's not a gimmick. It's real. And it's a real big problem. You can ask any doctor, any scientist on this globe, and every single one of them will tell you that is a huge, huge problem. Oxidative stress is a problem. In 2005, there was just over 6,000 studies on PubMed. 6,000 studies on oxidative stress. Today, there's nearly 210,000 studies that have been peer-reviewed and published across the globe from major institutions. 210,000 studies. Guys, when you correlate that back into what Protandim is, Protandim has 26 peer-reviewed, published studies. It is the only product in human history to reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. It is the only thing. Oxidative stress is what leads to cellular aging. It's what leads to disease process. It's what leads to fatigue and malfunction of the body. It leads to wrinkles and sagging and all this terrible things that nobody wants. Nobody wants inflammation. We all know that inflammation is bad for us. We all know. We all know this, right? We have the only product ever proven, ever, in 26 peer-reviewed studies to extend lifespan by 7%. Proven. The only product ever tested by the National Institute of Aging. The only one. There's not two. Guys, there's not two. The only product ever increased glutathione production by over 300%, to increase our SOD production by over 30%. These are amazing things that your body needs. Guys, you should be telling everybody about this. That's why every day I'm just writing new names down. I'm friending new people on Facebook. I'm contacting people on Messenger that I don't have their numbers. I'm contacting people in Spain, right, that I haven't talked to in nearly 30 years. Because if we don't do it, somebody else is going to. You understand that this is a massive, massive run with now Protandim with 26 peer-reviewed studies. They've taken that same technology and put it into a handful of life-changing products. We know that these products change lives. We know it. We've got our Facebook pages that show you the people that you don't know as story after story after story. You know that these products have changed your life. They've changed your family's life. Guys, give people the opportunity to change their life for health and wellness. Give them the opportunity. You're giving them a gift. Every time that you talk with somebody, you're giving them a gift. Not everybody's going to agree with you, right? Not everybody is as smart as we are. They're just not. They just don't see it, guys, and that's okay, right? It goes with everything. Not 8 billion people on the planet don't think the same way. It's just the way that life is. But we know that we have the only product in human history to do what it does, the only one ever shown to do what it does, and we're first to market, patented out to 2036. Guys, you're sitting on top of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in an era that is actually, it is like everything is colliding into one, giving us the best chance of success in an era where everybody's looking to do business online. We have a system that's built to help us build business online. Guys, it's going to get crazy, crazy stupid. Don't miss it. Right now, you've got to go now. It's now. There are people that are rank advancing and growing like crazy. Don't miss your opportunity. Don't live with regret. Don't do it. I had somebody just come up to me the other day that they were involved at the exact same time that I got involved. And everybody goes, oh, that's great, right? That timing of when you get involved doesn't matter. What matters is, when is the company going to expand? When are they going to explode? And can you ride that wave along with the company? Those people that got involved with us a few years ago, they love the product. They just didn't want to build along with the business. And they still ask us today how it's going. I don't want you guys to live with regret. I don't want to live with regret. I want us all to grow as an incredible team. Jeremy talked about timing, and it is the best time. Again, it is the best time in human history. Forbes is calling this the year of the entrepreneur. It is the best time in the human history of any time ever of any type of growth. This is the best time for an entrepreneur to rise. It is a low cost of entry to have your hands on category creating, unique, patented products that change people's lives. This is your opportunity. You have to believe that this is your opportunity. And it's not low. We don't have a clear path that shows us, hey, this is exactly the way. This is exactly the way. Guys, that doesn't exist. That does not exist. It's tiny little glimpses of knowing that you're capable of more, not settling. You don't settle to be average. Don't settle to be ordinary. Guys, you want to be extraordinary, dang it, go out and take it. Because we very specifically, when we started this business, we didn't go after everybody. We went after specific individuals. We went after greatness in people. We recruited a team that is absolutely amazing, guys. And this is what I got. I'm gonna talk from the heart right now. Okay, do you see this? This is what I got to. I have team, right? Our team. I will put up against anybody's team. I don't care how many they have, whether they have 30,000 in their team or whether we have 7,000 or whether we've got 2,000 distributors, whatever it is. I don't care. We have the greatest team. For you guys to be on this call tonight is the greatest thing that you could do for your business. It is the absolute greatest. You that are on the call tonight are going to be elite distributors. You're going to be, because it's meant to be. There's a reason why you're on this call. There's a reason why somebody introduced you to this product, because the way that we teach people to go is we find the greatness in people before you can see it, right? And we teach you how to go grab it. And each and every one of you has passion and energy and drive. And those are the three biggest components that I would take over anybody who knows science, anybody who knows business. I don't care what you know. I will take energy, passion, and drive over anything. Your efforts will determine where you end up. Your efforts will determine where you end up. You don't need to know it all. As a matter of fact, the more you know, it's almost like a casualty, right? It gets rougher the more that you know. So don't think that you need to know more. What you need to know is you need to take that passion, your energy, and your drive and know that this company is exploding and you are on the forefront of the biggest wave of what is hitting network marketing today, right? You want to catch that next big network marketing wave. This is the vehicle for you. It is the only company right now that is absolutely exploding. It is growing like mad, guys. So what I'm going to tell you is we have the team. It's time to rise. It is time to get up, and it's time to go. Our time is absolutely right now. It is like it's meant to be. You wouldn't be on this call if it wasn't meant to be, right? You just have to understand it was meant to be, and no matter, you don't have to know how to get there. You just know that we're going to get there, right? And we have the tools. We have the leaders. We have leaders from all the way from Pro 7 all the way down to Pro nothing, right? The people that are just getting involved. Guys, everybody starts at the same spot, and we're going to grow everybody. Anybody who wants to grow, you need to pick up your phone tonight, and you need to put in the chat bar tonight, hey, I'm ready to grow. And today's the day. Today is the day that I change my life, and I change it for the rest of my life, for my kids' life and their kids' life, because gosh darn it, we're going to make them proud. We're going to make our parents proud. We're going to make our siblings proud, and we're going to make our kids proud to be in our family, in our team. This is what it's all about tonight, right here, right now, guys. If you want the recipe to success, here it is, right? Everybody wants the secret to success, and this is what it is. It's time to lock arms. Locking arms means you stay on that phone daily with your leaders, with your downline, with your sideline, with your cross line. I don't care what line it is, you get on the phone with them daily. You go through these daily method of activity of just reminding yourself that you're involved in an amazing opportunity for growth. And by the way, who doesn't want to feel better? Who doesn't want more energy? And who doesn't want more money in their pocket? We've got the vehicle, the recipe for success. 80% is just showing up. There's 27 of you on this call tonight. 27. There's 27 elite distributors that are going to be on our team. 27 elite distributors, because there's a God-given reason that you're on this call and you've stayed with me for this long, because I'm a little bit going off and ranting a little bit, right? But I'm telling you guys, it is the right time. You're in the right place with the right team, with the right tools. Everything is in line for you here. It's time to lock arms. It's time It is absolutely time to rise because 80% is just showing up. So when it comes to training this weekend, I will tell you there are some amazing things. There are amazing things. I don't want to give it all away, but we have some things that we've never done before that we're going to be doing at training this weekend. You want to be there. You do not want to miss it. If you want to grow, you find a way to get there. You find a way to get online and see the training for yourself and you find a way to get your team involved. You find a way to get your prospects involved. You tell them you don't want to miss this, right? 2 hours of their time can change every hour that they have left in their life. Every hour. Guys, the time is now. It's time to rise. Let's go. Do we have any last comments? Did I miss anything, Jeremy? Bridget?
I think you're good. I think everybody's pretty excited now. I'm pretty sure. I can hear it. I can see their smiles on their faces. I see all the comments, guys. This is exciting times. John is right. You are on this call. You are going to be growing your business because you're committing. Just a little commitment every single day pays off in the long run, guys. Don't miss this. Stay with your team. Stay with your upline or your sideline, crossline, whatever you're working with. Work with them and grow your business, guys. It's time. All right.
Have a great evening, everybody.
Have a great week.
Get after it.
Bye.